The righteousness of Commander Amr ibn al-As. Once upon a time, during the golden era of Islam, there was a commander renowned not just for his military prowess but also for his profound sense of justice and integrity. This commander was Amr ibn al-As, a companion of the Prophet Muhammad PBUH and one of Islam's most skilled and respected leaders. Amr was known for his righteous conduct, unwavering faith, and deep commitment to the welfare of his people. The rise of Amr ibn al-As. Amr ibn al-As was born in Mecca to a noble family. He was initially among the opponents of the Prophet PBUH, but after witnessing the truth and beauty of Islam, he embraced the faith and became a devoted follower. With his conversion, he dedicated his life to spreading Islam's teachings and values, transforming from a skilled warrior to a commander known for his insight and moral principles. Amr became a prominent leader in the Muslim community and played a pivotal role in the spread of Islam beyond the Arabian Peninsula. Among his many military campaigns, his mission to Egypt stood out as a testament to his strategic skill, but above all, it highlighted his unwavering commitment to justice and righteousness. The journey to Egypt. Under the Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab's leadership, Amr was appointed to lead an expedition to Egypt, a land known for its wealth and fertile lands, but also for the suffering of its people under Byzantine rule. Caliph Umar, a man renowned for his wisdom and love of justice, trusted Amr to bring not only victory but also fairness and compassion to the people of Egypt. When Amr entered Egypt, he did not come as a conqueror hungry for spoils but as a leader with a mission to liberate the people from oppression. Instead of imposing heavy taxes or forcing the people to convert, Amr focused on establishing peace and stability. He respected the faith of the Egyptian Christians and allowed them to practice their religion freely. His treatment of the people was so fair and just that many Egyptians, moved by his actions, eventually embraced Islam voluntarily. The incident of the Christian Coptic man. One of the most famous stories about Amr's righteousness involves a Christian Coptic man and the son of Amr ibn al-As. While Amr governed Egypt, his son engaged in a horse race with a young Christian Coptic. However, when the Coptic man won, Amr's son struck him out of anger and arrogance, proclaiming, "I am the son of the noble." Believing he would face no consequence, he acted out of pride. The Coptic man, however, was determined to seek justice. He journeyed all the way to Medina, where he pleaded his case to Caliph Umar, explaining how Amr's son had wronged him. Umar, renowned for his justice, was deeply disturbed by this act of oppression. He summoned Amr and his son to Medina. When they arrived, Umar confronted them and held a stick in his hand. He looked at the Coptic man and commanded, "Take this stick and strike the son of the noble as he struck you, so he may learn that in Islam, there is no privilege for one over another except in righteousness." The Coptic man struck Amr's son, and as he did so, Caliph Umar watched with a stern expression, reminding them that neither wealth nor lineage could excuse injustice in Islam. After the punishment was administered, Umar turned to Amr and admonished him. "O Amr, when did you start enslaving the people when they were born free?" Amr, humbled by Umar's words, realized that righteousness demanded accountability, even for the most powerful. This incident became one of the most famous examples of justice in Islamic history, reinforcing the values that Amr himself stood for: humility, fairness, and the accountability of all, regardless of rank. The people's commander. Amr's conduct in Egypt was a stark contrast to the cruelty and exploitation the Egyptians had endured under Byzantine rule. Amr worked tirelessly to improve the lives of the people, instituting fair tax policies and ensuring that the poor and needy were looked after. His governance was characterized by a deep sense of responsibility for the welfare of all, Muslims and non-Muslims alike. Under Amr's leadership, cities flourished, trade prospered, and justice prevailed. His devotion to the people's welfare became the foundation of his rule, and he continued to earn the respect and admiration of all who lived under his protection. Amr's rule was a reminder that in Islam, leadership was a duty and a trust, not a privilege. The final lesson in righteousness. Amr ibn al-As lived a life dedicated to righteousness, justice, and the service of others. Towards the end of his life, he reflected on his journey with humility. Despite his achievements, he was keenly aware of his own flaws and continuously sought Allah's forgiveness, embodying the humility that defines a true servant of God. Before he passed away, he called his family and friends close to him and reminded them, "Fear Allah, for indeed righteousness lies in revering Him and upholding justice among the people." His life served as an example of true leadership, a life of humility, justice, and service to humanity. Amr ibn al-As legacy lives on as a shining example of righteousness, inspiring generations to seek justice and kindness in their own lives. And so, the story of the righteous Commander Amr ibn al-As became a beacon of hope, showing that true strength lies not in conquering lands, but in conquering one's own heart with humility, compassion, and justice for all.